This is going to be quicker than all the rest because we got to try to fit 3 boxes in here. And this is finishing up the second half of the case break with Panini Contenders. No big hits really. A few nice hits, but nothing major mojo worth. So let's see if we can change that with the next 3 boxes. And base, base, base. Decoy. Not even going to worry about turning all the cards upright. Just going to try to fly through all 3 fast as possible. Base. So I can fit it in a 15-minute time window. Going anything over that takes a little. And an auto. Eric Estefan. We already hit one of his, so that is nothing exciting. Kind of like hitting 3 Stefan Elliott in the first half. And base, base. Base, base, base. Decoy, base, base. Base, base, and base, and decoy, base, base. Thanks to Dave and Adam for the case. And decoy. Base, base, base. Decoy. Base and base. And we get a redemption. Value collectors. Greg Nesmith redemption, which we got one of those in the first half, so another duplicate. That will be the auto rookie number to 800 base, base. Base, base, and Contender Legacies, Dennis Savard. And base, base. Base, base, base. Decoy, and 2 more base cards. There we go. Colton Tuber and decoy and base and base. So put the Colton down there. Still looking for another auto. Base, base, base. Decoy, decoy, and the 2 base cards. Base, base, and Cup Contender, Ovechkin, with that there, and base, base. Base, 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 decoy, base, and base. What we have? Base, 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 and another redemption. Let's see what we have here. This is a nice one. Cup Contenders auto patch for Pavel Datsyuk. So that's a very awesome hit. Card number 110. So sweet hit on that. And as you can see, it's thicker than the other ones. Definitely. So that's a nice hit. Base, 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 decoy, and base and base. So I'm gonna put these base down here and just move on to the next box. So box 13, box 12 had a nice Pavel Datsyuk patch auto, I'm assuming, or NHL ink. Let's see what it said for the Datsyuk. Yeah, Cup Contender auto patch, so that should be pretty sweet, especially if it's got part of the wheel in it or anything. Of course, you gotta wait for it to come in, which I don't know how long that's gonna take. Base cards. Base, 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 and base. Base, base, and we have a Calvin DeHaan, called a Contender Auto. Base, and more base. Base, base, and Martin St. Louis Cup Contender. And base. Martin St. Louis over there. Base, base, base. Decoy, decoy, base. Base and base. What do we have here? It looks like Mario Lemieux. Yep, Mario Lemieux. Contender Legacies. And decoy and base. Base and base, base. Decoy. Base, 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 decoy, base, and another base. Base, base, NHL ink, Eric Fur, decoy, and 2 more base cards. Base, 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 decoy, and more base. Base, base and base. Base, base, and we have Ryan Thang, called a Contender, numbered at, what are they, 999. Base, base, and what we have, Craig Smith, auto, numbered 800, and base and base. Got about 5 more packs. Base, 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 decoy, base and base. Base, base, base. And they're all base. Base, base, base. And base and base. Talking about those cards numbered to 100. Sure didn't get them like one of the members said. I don't know if it was Gallinator said he pulled one every 2 boxes. We definitely haven't had odds here in that regards. Base, base, decoy, and base, base. I moved these. So we did hit a nice Pavel Datsyuk auto patch. And move on to the last box. Hopefully get something like that. Another patch like the Datsyuk. There you go. Help round out the case break. Base. And Jan Schwab, called a Contender Auto, numbered 800. There we go, there's another one of those. Passeretti, Max. That's numbered to 100, put that in that pile, and base, base. So we got 2 for the case break. Base, base, base. And base and base. And Ryan Miller, Cup Contender. Decoy. And more base. Base, base, base. And more base. Base, base, decoy, and base. And here we go. Victor Stahlsberg, not a bad hit. Base, base. And it's all base. Here we go. Called a contender, Maxim Massinal, I don't know how to say his name. And base. And what do we have here? Louis LeBlanc, another nice hit. There we go. So, that with the Larson. The Pavel Datsyuk, probably like 3 of the better hits with the Joel Coburn. Rounding out the top 4. Base. Definitely not like the Taylor Hall triple NHL ink. So, base, base, base. Decoy. 2 more base. What do we have here? Another Robin. So that gives us 2 of those in the case hit. Base, base, base. And more base. 4 packs to go to wrap up the second half of the case break. Base, base, base. Base and base. Base, base. Base and base. Last 2 packs. Base and base. Last pack, don't feel nothing special. Unless it's just an auto. What do we have? We do have a Cup Contender, a Marc-Andre Fleury, which we probably got about 4 of those in the break. And base and base. So that wraps up the base cards. Take a look at what we hit. So obviously, the big hit out of these 3 boxes is the Pavel Datsyuk Cup Contender auto patch. Greg Nesmith, Robin Lehner, Louis LeBlanc, Victor Stahlsberg, Juan Schwab, Craig Smith, NHL Inc., Eric Furr, Calvin DeHaan, Eric Gustafson, Marc-Andre Fleury, number 999, Maxim Manisour, I don't know how to say his name, Ryan Miller, Passaretti, numbered 100. Only 2 of those that we hit. Ryan Thang, Mario Lemieux, Martin St. Louis, Alex Ovechkin, Colton Tubert, and Dennis Salfar, the hits out of the 3rd box. So thanks for watching. Got any questions, feel free to drop me a message on the YouTube channel, or just check me under Don Ice Age under Sports Card Forum. And if you got any ideas for breaks, feel free to drop me a line.